Let's just rip the band-aid off. Procrastination does not exist. And I know a lot of you are going to get onto me for that, but let me explain myself. The thing that you call procrastination is usually built around three of these things. It'll be time management, laziness, or you lacking some sort of productivity hack. But let's face it, it's desire. If you really want to do something in life, you'll do it, no questions asked, regardless of how you feel. And you can probably think of a few examples for yourself, like playing video games, scrolling through TikTok, or maybe going for a run at a certain time. All of these things, they won't really take you much convincing, you just do it automatically. And sometimes you like the idea of something, you like how it sounds on paper. A lot of people tell themselves, I want to be an athlete, I want to be an actor, I want to own my own business. They like the idea of what it can bring and what it does for them, but they don't like the idea of actually getting there. So the question that you need to ask yourself isn't why am I procrastinating, it's why don't I want to do this? And of course you'll know the main reason. After all, no person knows you like yourself, but I can give you 3 other reasons as to why you can't achieve what you supposedly want to achieve. So the first reason is that we lie to ourselves all the time. We say things like, I want to start working out. What do? We go about our day just as we did the previous day without showing any signs of improvement, not even a start. Or you tell yourself that you want to pass to an amazing standard on that test or on that project, only to not hand in the project and not do nearly the amount of revising as you should have done on the test. And then people are often frustrated. They end up feeling a huge sense of regret as to why they didn't study more, why they couldn't accomplish any of the things that they wanted to accomplish. But it's not a case of that. If you wanted to do it, then you would have done it. A lot of people lie to themselves and they can't come to terms with the answer. Unfortunately, I feel like people will always be like this. They will always want the reward without being relentless in whatever it is that they're doing. But when you can finally find a difference between wanting and doing, that's where procrastination lives. And it's not a glitch, but it's a message. A lot of people think that they're not doing enough, that what they're doing is passive almost. But that may not be the case. Maybe you're just avoiding something. It could be discomfort. It could be you chasing somebody else's dreams. It could be you thinking that you're not good enough to start, that you have to chase perfectionism in order to be deemed as doing well in life. It could be any one of these things and you just may not know about it. And for whichever one of these things that it may be, or whatever else it may be, procrastination is just a symptom, a byproduct of these things. Your body is saying, I don't feel ready, I don't feel inspired, I don't want to do this. And here's the thing with that. You can go watch 1,000 productivity hack videos or try and find the secret formula to conquering your procrastination, and nothing is going to help you. If you don't feel aligned with that goal, it's absolutely useless. So now that I've told you procrastination doesn't exist, what do you actually do about it? How do you actually go about this? Well, you have 2 options. Number 1, change or walk away from the goal. Maybe it's not what you want. Maybe it's a part of your old identity. Maybe you're doing it for the validation that you would get. If any of those 3 things are the case, or it may be anything else, then give yourself permission to drop it. No guilt, just honesty. The second thing is to reconnect with the why. Now, this is important if you're both underlined and aligned. You need to figure out why you're disconnected from why you started. There needs to be a reminder serving as a constant driving factor to help you reach that goal, not some fantasy outcome, but the reason. And once you have finally found that reason, you need to anchor it towards your identity. It's not I need to write, it's I am a writer. It's not I need to work out, it's I'm someone who likes taking care of their body. Once you can finally do these things, once you finally become the person who stops thinking about doing the thing and actually does it, procrastination doesn't stand a chance against you, man. So if there is one important thing that I want you guys to take away from this video, is that procrastination isn't the enemy, it's a signal. Once you can finally stop labeling it as laziness, you can finally listen to what it has to say. Maybe you're scared, maybe you're misaligned, maybe you just don't want it enough to act on it. And that's okay. Once you can finally be honest with yourself, you get a lot more clarity from it. I know a lot of you are thinking to yourselves that it may be useless, but once you finally drop these things, you no longer need to pretend you're free. You can finally go about your life the way you want to go about it. If you guys like this message and you like the video, then make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.